What's up, Modiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. On today's video, we're going to be opening up a bunch of Funko Pop parcels, so let's check out what we got. Now, some of these parcels I did open up because we had a whole bunch of boxes to get rid of in recycling, and I just wanted to add these to that pile and not have them sitting there forever. So the first figure we got here, guys, is Queen Historia from Attack on Titan. I did pick it up from DJ Collectibles because I did actually miss it from the drop on FunkoEurope.com. I essentially got round to, my checkout. I had to wait like 15 or so minutes, got to checkout, and then it told me Queen Historia had actually sold out. But thankfully, I did pick it up here from DJ Collectibles. Let me show you guys the back with the common waiver figures. These are starting to release, I think, or very soon in the UK. I know they have released in Australia already. A lot of people have picked them up from Pop Culture. I actually have them on pre-order with popfigures.com, so they should come in very, very soon. As for the figure itself, it is a cool one, but I do feel there are other characters they maybe could have made instead of Queen Historia. Nothing against her, but I just don't feel she's really featured prominently as some other characters have that we don't have yet in Funko Pop lines. But yeah, they're certainly going to come. Like I said, it is still a pretty cool looking figure. I do like the crown, some of the detail, how that crown's done as well is kind of a bit of a kind of funky looking crown. We have the robe here. I guess it's kind of like fur at the top and fur at the bottom, red cloak as we go around. Obviously, like kind of they got major there on the, it's not really eyelashes, it's got eyelashes would be sort of at the top, but you know what I mean in terms of the makeup design with the sort of regal dress there as well. Yeah, fairly cool like I said, but I feel there are other characters they maybe could have done that are a bit more popular in the show. And I did actually pick up another San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that I did miss during the Funko drop. It is Enmu from Demon Slayer, from the Mugen Train movie, I guess story arc eventually, because they did then release it as a story arc as well. There's the back for you guys, but it is just the common wave of figures. And I ended up picking this figure up from Smith's Toys, who was the shared retailer here in the UK. I was actually going to save it for a pop hunt, because I haven't been on a pop hunt for ages, but I noticed all of the Smith's Toys sort of close to me were either selling out or very, very close to selling out. So yeah, I just ordered it online because I was like, yeah, I don't want to miss this, having already missed it on FunkoEurope.com. But yeah, there is some really nice detail on the figure, especially on the hair. As we can see there, we're at the back already, some nice sort of color schemes. But the one thing that I am really disappointed with is that they don't have the hand there, pardon me, the mouth on the hand, because that's kind of synonymous, with Enmu's power in the, the Mugen Train story arc. But yeah, that's really the only detail that I'm a bit disappointed with. I guess they could make another version eventually with the, where the kind of got the sort of limp wrist pose essentially to show off the hand. But yeah, that really is nitpicking because the rest of the figure has some awesome detail, especially there in the eyes. I then picked up a couple of Funko Pops from Amazon exclusives to be more precise, starting with the Flocked Eagly here from Peacemaker, coming with the Amazon sticker as well, because when you do order from amazon.co.uk, you don't always get the Amazon sticker, although I think that has changed. Like more recently, we are getting the Amazon exclusive sticker now. There is the back for you guys, which shows the common waiver figures. I think the only one I'm missing now, yeah, is Peacemaker with Eagly. For whatever reason, it didn't drop on FunkoEurope.com. I did get the rest from there, and I have shown them off on the channel before. And I really, really do enjoy this pop, although it really does look nothing like a Funko Pop. The flocking, if flocking is the right word, I feel that always sounds weird, is also really good. It does feel very, I feel I'm getting into territory here that we don't want to get into. Carrying the flag there, I was actually really, really happy. I don't know if like Amazon do this in other countries, but here in the UK sometimes, specifically if you have a Prime membership, you'll often get them send you something where it says, here's a free £5 if you spend like £15, £20, whatever. And yeah, I got it, and I was like, well, you know what, I've been looking at both the Eagly and the Brock Lesnar exclusive Funko Pop, but are both exclusive to Amazon, and yeah, it was like spend £15 and we'll give you £5 off. The Brock Lesnar one had actually already gone down a little bit in price. It was like 13, but this Eagly was still 15. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to grab it. So yeah, in the end, I did get this Eagly Funko Pop, the Flocked Amazon exclusive, for just £10, which I thought was a very, very good deal. And the other Amazon exclusive figure I picked up, guys, is one of the deluxe ones from the Sinister 6 range. It is the Sinister 6 Vulture, again with the Amazon exclusive sticker. I did get this in the sale as well. It was down to £22. Now with some of these, there's like the Stranger Things deluxe set as well, the Jewel of Fates as well. They often do like sales, so I kind of wait for them to go down in price because I think they typically are like, 28 to sort of 35 pounds. Interesting to see the back as well, because this is actually the first one I've bought in this range that it does actually have these silhouettes on the back, because I have seen this with a lot of these kind of, you know, ongoing sets, that they sometimes just put like the recent kind of common wave on there as opposed to doing that, and I think that's very lazy. I think this is really, really cool. So I'm trying to think, off the top of my head, I think they've announced all of these now, right? So that's so we obviously have Dog Hawk was the first one released. I think that one, I just want to make sure, yeah. So that one is the Sandman, which has already been announced. We have Mysterio, which has already been announced. We have Electro, which has recently been announced. And then we have, I think it's that one down there, isn't it? I think that's Craven, actually. And then we, or is 10, I guess 1018 would make more sense being Craven, and 1019 is then going to be Spidey. And I think I am actually correct. When these were first announced, like a lot of people said Spider-Man was the one on the left, but I don't think that's the case. I actually think Spidey is going to be in the middle, and they're all going to be surrounding him to kind of create this diorama. I mean, that might be pretty obvious now, especially if people have got the rest of these in the set. But yeah, I'm not going to be taking a closer look at him because I do want to complete the set and yeah, put it together, and then we'll take a closer look at it. And now on to the parcels that I haven't opened up yet. This first one here is from popfigures.com. So it's quite a big box. I'm pretty sure I did only order like 3 figures from here, but I order so much I often forget you know, what I've ordered. I think I literally just ordered about another 15 or so Funko Pops earlier this morning. Bank balance isn't doing too well, especially because we've got a few Comic Cons coming up as well. But yeah, it actually does look like quite a lot of like wasted space here in the box, but it kind of makes sense because some of the things actually are oversized now that I remember what I did order. Yeah, the obligatory Pop Figures jelly beans that you do get with every order. Very, very cool. Very, very tasty. So the first thing, well, we'll get onto the t-shirt first because this is just a t-shirt by itself. It is Kurama from Naruto. Look at that, guys. That is really, really cool. If you've been following along, if you know me, you know I am a sucker for a pop tee, and this is Kurama from Naruto. I think he's in his Kurama mode, even though I haven't really got to this point in the show just yet. But yeah, that is a really, really cool tee. Happy to add that one to the collection. And that's not the only one, because we do have a pop and tee combo. This one is Aizawa from My Hero Academia, and if you guys want this, it's actually going for $16.99 on popfigures.com, which I think is an absolute bargain. And here's a quick look at the tee for you guys. I guess it is a little bit plain, certainly plainer than the Kurama one down there, but I think it is still pretty cool. It still kind of goes with Aizawa, right, who is a pretty sleepy individual. And the pop itself is actually the exact same mold as the common version, it's just this one is metallic. Now that I think about it as well, this wasn't like exclusive to anyone, no like GameStop sticker, no special edition sticker, so maybe that is why it was a little bit cheaper on popfigures.com. But yeah, Aizawa, you know, a really, really cool character, badass character in my opinion, just really funny that he is always so sleepy. I guess this is him using his quirk a little bit as well, because I've never actually taken a closer look at the common figure, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, looking at this one now, some really, really nice detail. Like I said, a metallic paint finish. Yeah, very, very cool. And the last figure I picked up from popfigures.com, hey, double jelly beans. You can't complain about that. But yeah, that didn't go into focus. Apologies for that. The last figure I picked up from popfigures.com, they do all come in sorter boxes as well as in protectors as well. I picked up Saitama from One Punch Man because Max Mittelman, who voices the character, is actually coming to MCM Comic Con in London at the end of October. And yeah, I wanted to pick this up to get it signed. And I think it is a pretty cool pop, but I have to confess, I have not watched One Punch Man just yet. But it is on my list, and it's actually something that I am going to watch very, very soon, because I know there isn't like hundreds and hundreds of episodes, unlike some other animes. So yeah, by the time I do meet Max Mittelman, I will certainly have watched. I think it's like 2 seasons are available right now, or is it just 1? I can't entirely remember off the top of my head, but yeah, I've heard really good things, especially from some friends of mine, that One Punch Man is very, very cool, very, very entertaining, very, very funny. So yeah, can't wait to see it. And like I said, yeah, I picked this up solely for the purpose of getting it signed, but I'm sure I will certainly enjoy the anime once I do get round to watching it. And our last package, guys, is from Danny and Jazz, and I know definitely one of the items that's in here that I'll save right till the end, because it is a prelude to tomorrow's video. I know there is a chase in here. I ordered it as a chase because Danny and Jazz did this flash sale. Was it like 15% off or something. Oh, I honestly can't remember. Let's just get into the box because, yeah, I've forgotten what I've ordered. Now I remember. As soon as you see it, you remember, right? So we'll do this because we've had a couple of pop teas already. And this is another one that is lodged here in the box. It is another My Hero Academia one. It is Bakugo, and I think this one does look really, really cool. I mean, look at that, guys. This t-shirt looks absolutely sick. It's got to be one of my favourites they've ever released. I did really enjoy the Kakashi Hatake one that they released. We showed it off a couple of weeks ago. I mean, the Kurama one down there is also very cool. But yeah, I do love the detail on this one. And similar to the Aizawa Pop and Tea, this one is also metallic. And looking at it, I really do like the metallic finish on it. I mean, it's weird for his hair to be metallic because typically, like, metallic things are the metal, right? Hence the name. And his hair certainly isn't metal, but I still do love the finish on it. You know, especially there on his suit, the gauntlets as well. Yeah, this is really, really cool. Again, I haven't ever taken a closer look at this figure, even though I do own the common version, which, as you guys can see, it is sitting right behind me, right there. I think if you guys can see it there, it may be a little bit hazy from the light. It is actually signed by the voice actor Clifford Chapin. Oh, yeah, I can't really remember. I think it's Clifford Chapin, right? And he's got dye there. Very, very cool. But yeah, this is the metallic version, which they do that a lot when they release the figures again with teas. They just kind of change things up. I think the Kakashi one was, maybe it was glow in the dark instead of metallic, but yeah, it's what they do a lot. It is what it is. And then, guys, I needed to add to my fairy tale collection, so I did order the FYE exclusive, so I'm actually covering up there, Grey Fullbuster, which was part of the recent wave. I do actually have all of the common figures there. I did pick them up when they first released on FunkoEurope.com. But yeah, I never picked this one. I can't remember who it was exclusive to here in the UK, but yeah, saw it on Danny and Jazz, the FYE exclusive. Like I said, I feel there was a sale, but wasn't the flash sale like before, or did I honestly can't remember? But yeah, we picked this up and I think the figure does look really, really cool, and he actually looks very different to how I've seen him. I guess this is later on in the show. I have watched Fairy Tail, but I'm about, I want to say 40 episodes in, so I've still got a long ways to go, and I imagine this is kind of somewhere towards the end. He almost looks like he's got a Naruto style curse mark there, but he of course has his like ice powers and whatnot. But it is really cool. He's got the chest, he's often naked, right, with this jacket as well, which also has some nice detail. The hair looks absolutely amazing there at the back, as well as I guess some ice, you know, some ice power there on his boots as well. Yeah, some really, really nice detail to this. I am really enjoying Fairy Tail. Like I said, I'm not really that far into it. Still got a long way to go. And yeah, can't really wait to watch more episodes. And I mentioned we picked up a chase, guys. I picked up one of the chases from Parks and Rec. It is Ben Wyatt, and I've actually forgot what it's called. Was it? Oh, it just says Ben Wyatt here, but I think there is actually a name for it. He's got the Legerman hat there. I think that is what the chase edition is. If it looks a bit hazy, it's because they're still like all wrapping on the protector here. Yeah, let's get it out and take a closer look at the pop. And it is a really, really cool one, guys. We only watched Parks and Rec earlier this year. We binged all 7 seasons. I found it absolutely hilarious. Really did enjoy the show. Fell in love with the character, so I wanted to collect all of the Funko Pops. And this is Ben Wyatt with the Legerman hat and the, what was it, like the cones of Dunshire, right? Or Dunshire, however they pronounce it in the show. We would, I guess, here in the UK pronounce it Shire, right? Like Worcestershire, Cheshire, stuff like that instead of Cheshire. I've seen a lot of people pronounce it like with the recent like Cheshire Cat releases. But yeah, he creates the game, and I think the Legerman hat, so the chase one is with the Legerman hat, and the common one he just doesn't have the hat. And if I recall, the Legerman hat is like the scorekeeper, right? I think if I am remembering that correctly, the scorekeeper gets to wear the Legerman hat. But yeah, he creates this game, he leaves it to those accountants that he like leaves 4 or 5 times, and they end up setting it up, and then they eventually discover he was the architect of this sort of massively famous game. But yeah, like I said, a really, really cool pop, some really nice detail there on the Legerman hat as well. Maybe the paint job could have been a little bit better there in sort of like the creases, you know, the kind of top bit of the hat and the well, I don't really know how to describe that. You know, like, you can see it there just above Legiman, right? There's some white paint bleeding down into the black. That could have been a little bit better, but yeah, still a really, really cool pop. And the last thing in my order, and for today's video, guys, is a soda. It is Bilbo Baggins here, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, limited to 10,000 pieces, but we are not going to be opening this up on today's video. Why do you ask? Because we're going to be opening up in tomorrow's video with another 24 Funko sodas. That's right. This is our 25th unique Funko soda. If you guys have been following along, I've been planning this for quite a while to get 25 unique Funko sodas and open them up all in one video to see how many chases we're going to get. I did actually open up 50 unique Funko sodas a few months ago. We got something like 10 or 11 chases. It was a very, very fun video. A lot of people liked it. I enjoyed it, but it took a lot of time to put it together in terms of getting 50 unique sodas, you know, filming, editing, etc. So I wanted to limit it down to 25, and that's what we've got here now, the 25th and final soda to open up. And like I said, it is coming in tomorrow's video, so you guys are going to want to stay tuned for that. So yeah, that is actually going to do it for today's video. So first and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give us a thumbs up, drop some comments below. What Funko Pops have you guys picked up recently? And I literally just plugged it, but I'm going to plug it again, guys. 25 unique Funko sodas will be opened up in tomorrow's video. We will be continuing our very own Star Wars celebration on the Geek Lounge, where we release a Star Wars themed video coming this weekend. We really are spoiled for choice with Star Wars content, so we don't know what we're going to release just yet, but make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Then next week, we're actually heading to Northern Ireland Comic Con, so we will have some Northern Ireland content specific for you guys. Make sure you stay tuned for all of that and more. What is the easiest way to stay tuned? It's very simple. Subscribe. Hit, click, smash that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of that future content. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video, and we will see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds.